Right, it's October 18th, 2020. I'm in Stop and Shop, the place where I see Gerard every now and again. Now, today, while I was getting my coffee just now, there was a man and a woman, my color, my, I would say, form in the sense of they looked like they could have been, I don't know, is it Velluto, wherever my Ziada worked. They look very her age, and or a little younger, and they also look like, at the time, it was Jamaica Estates, which is where Ziada lived, with the big canary yellow elevator. And then she had a half brick wall outside where one brick was up and then the other down and then up and down. So it made like a pattern that I used to like to walk on for balance. So it looked like two of her friends, or whatever, like her type, stereotype, I suppose, was behind me. They were speaking in Stop and Shop, I'm assuming for my benefit, about, since I'm in dollhouse always as the Russian nesting doll in the state of New York, which is in utter chaos at the moment. They were talking about something to do with CDC and COVID, with the amounts of beds and, I don't know, accounting issues. That's human level. I'm way too late for that. You should have got my fucking part, right? So nobody gives a shit. Thank you for showing up, though. Thank you. Because I don't know where you've been and where your people have been in being helpful. I had a gentleman by the name of Nick Louzio or something show up. He looked like a real fucking dick. I'm not gonna lie. Old guy, really, like, looked at me very, like, horny, creepy, like, wanted to pick me up and fucking suck my toes. Yeah, that kind of disgusting. I've had a lot of those in my life. Usually, especially if they're older, I stay away. I'm like Joe Carollo, my mid-sized SUV. I at least thought that even though he wasn't as white as Nick Luzio or whatever the fuck his nobody gives a shit name is, at least Joe was handsome to look at. Like, and he had vibe. Like, Joe has like a respect about him. Like, he just commands respect. And that's what I really love and appreciate about Joe as a human. But the Liuzio guy, not so much. We went out for sushi after he went away for 2 weeks for I don't know what. Probably to clear the meeting, but I had really nothing to say to him. And then I did have something to say, popped in my head, had come up week before, about people using plastic to move scam currency. And I said, oh, your son is somebody special somewhere else? Really? So where do you think I would call to, like, call that in? And he's like, yeah, all tongue-tied. Yeah, imagine that. So, leaving me here on the Fidelis all by myself. So I do have a thing that, the night that we went to Mike Kelly's Christmas party in Smithtown at some bar, I don't even know how I got there, I'll be honest with you. I think I might have drove there. It was right after work. Peter and Kathy Gorman. It was Kathy Gorman and Peter and Sarah. They were meeting Mike Kelly and Chris Connor and Ron Marchand at this bar I'd never heard of before. And they told me where to go. I told Jason I was going to go. Just stop by real quick. I really didn't want to go, but I was going to go. That's actually, I went to the bar for water, and I bumped into what looks like my betrothed, but he had my color eye, so it could have been Alexander, but all grown up, but that gets confusing for human, but I don't really care. So, and he had the black passport, and he had someone next to him, I don't know who that was, I still can't get a good visual on that. It was that Nick Luzio who denied me to go, that I was allowed to go with my son, who's my husband's, because he's my direct link to this Reichstag, since I'm out of pinned position by Maria MURZA, Michael Treason MURZA, and the entire crew of assholes that are human in New York anyway. See, it's like the FBI plays this game, like this cross game with the CIA. They're not supposed to be like, you know, anything to do with one another, but then there's like this audit process where they gotta keep each other like, you know, on the up and up, right? But then they uncover and discover shit, and then they get further along in breaking my fucking life and more human genetics and all of the leadership changes, more contorting, and oh, it's a real fucking mess where I come from. And I really don't care. See, because if you would have thrown them in a vat of acid from the very start, like Michael MURZA, you came to get him, his cute little daughter bouncing on the bed, girls just want to have fun, right? And his fucking shitbag wife that looks like a fucking venereal disease, right? You would have gotten the three of them, thrown them in a vat, like, we would have been good, because, like, I had Mike and Robin, they were like the good Jews, like across, or Hebrews across the street, loud Americans, whatever, doesn't go with old world, but nobody gives a shit. I'm gypsum. Like, the more I speak, the sicker you humans get. That's the way it works. And the more face-to-face time I have with you, it is death count till, because now I gotta explain shit to you on my gypsum time. You are not getting how this works. I don't owe you humans an explanation, but you owe me a whole lot of work in getting my part right and killing anything in your fucking way to save yourselves. That is how this works. So, after that party where whoever it was that Alexander, Benjamin, whomever he was saying he was, with facial picture on the black passport, when I couldn't get to go with him, even though I verbalized in the bar that this meet and greet single thing to meet new humans and what I'd never wanted, and I just wanted to go with him. I never had to see Jason again, or Benjamin, whatever, right, and then they denied me. Right, then I was outside speaking to Peter, saying, why are you not allowing me to go with him? I don't get it when everything's this serious. And then I got in a limo, or I got thrown in a limo, and taken wherever, with Mike Kelley and Ron Marchand and Chris Connor, friends, to somewhere. They must have drugged me or something, because I went out, blacked out. And then they had some kind of business meeting where they thought I wasn't recording, but even though my Russian nesting doll is not recording visually, auditory always works, and so does the Dollhouse Thin Air program. And then I have Ghost House records to compensate for your incompetence and insolence at fucking human. Because I can't fucking trust you, and I can't fucking stand you. So now I'm curious, all areas, stupid fucking useless human. Local New York and abroad. When do you become more fucking useful for me? I'm just kidding, 'cause I'm just curious. Forget kidding, I'm just fucking dead serious. And I wish more of you would drop fucking dead. So I could fix the loop code between the black and red realm in Reichstag and my green and black realm. Because black and red is Ghost House, and green and black is Dollhouse. I own that and the space in between and all the fucking source code, since I'm the gypsum. Known before I'm born and every fucking day that I'm amongst you. Why is this so hard for you all area assholes to kill the right fucking people and get my part right? I come for love of one fucking cock as his cunt, and we do the clock thing and we fix shit that humans are not aware of and really shouldn't even be able to find out about. So now, what takes you so long on that really simple fucking process? Just curious. Right. There's something going on between Kelly J. Jackson, Nazi special. I think she was a Brooklyn level Jew, approved Nazi. And then we have Rebecca Luke, who was very kind to my face, but she's married to Bob, and I don't know if that's one of those CIA, FBI, like, I'll keep an eye on you at home at the nest, but, like, I don't want to be seen with you outside because I really don't I can't stand you. but we just like kind of work together like Tony and Tina and the fucking mess that humans are. Right, yeah, so 2001, I think it was about 2000, was when, could have been 1998, 1999, 2000, or 2001, is when Mike Kelley and Peter INSERRA, Michael Treason MURZA, his cousin, he pretends to be Latino, Hispanic. No, you're not. You're a Serbian, SERIBAN, by Russian nesting doll standards. And then you have Peter INSERRA, his cousin, his cousina, yeah, and he pretends to be an Italian. And he's not. He's a Serbian, SERBIAN, for Russian nesting doll standards, in ethics boards and in Spracha that I fucking own. And between the FBI, the CIA, and Special Ops, they seem to be having a jurisdiction problem, and I don't give a fucking shit. There's one of me, there's one fucking list, and I own all the words and the letters and the characters. So where are you at getting my fucking part right? Where are you 42 years in the fucking hole?